Okay, students, we have seen about the introduction to dipole moment. We have understood about the introduction, what is dipole moment, why dipole moment is called so, and what are the factors affecting the dipole moment. Okay, how it is measured, units and everything we have studied as a basic level. Now we are going to study about the applications of dipole moment. Okay, so the very first is percentage ionic character. Okay, first application is in the Fajans rules. We can only identify, we can only compare which is more ionic and which is less ionic. That's all. But there is no quantitative values in the Fajans rule. Okay, so but dipole moment can be used to calculate. Let us say, suppose this AB is more ionic than BC. So now we can have the quantitative relationship. It is 80% ionic, it is 70% ionic. That's why this is more ionic. Understood? So like that, we can identify the percentage ionic character with values, not comparison. Okay. There is a little difference between the value and comparison. So here we can have the value with us. Understood? So that is the first use. So what is the first use? A percentage ionic character. Okay. So in the percentage ionic character, how we will calculate? There is a formula. Percentage ionic character is equal to experimental dipole moment. We will calculate with the experiment. Okay. Experimental dipole moment. Experimental dipole moment divided by theoretical dipole moment. Divided by theoretical dipole moment. That ratio is called as a percentage ionic character. If you want a percentage, then you will multiply it with 100. Only if you want ratio, you will find out the ratio. Only this 100 will not be there. Okay. So note down this formula. Percentage ionic character is equal to experimental dipole moment divided by theoretical dipole moment. Okay. Okay, for calculating, we must also have a unit conversion also. Suppose this is having centimeter, ESU centimeter. There are two units in use. One is coulombs meter, another is ESU centimeter. Okay. So if you wanted to convert from one unit to another unit, centimeter to meter, everybody can convert. Okay. So for the safety side, once we say one electron or one unit negative charge, one electron means one unit negative charge. If I say chlorine minus is because of the one electron extra in chlorine than the proton. Okay. Otherwise, if I say sodium positive, so one positive charge is extra, one proton is extra when comparison to electron. Okay. So like that, one unit negative charge means one electron unit will be 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. Okay. How you will remember? Just twist this value and write down here. 6 is twisted, then you will get the 19. 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. And in terms of the ESU, so you should make sure that either both of them are ESU centimeter, no conversion required. Both of them are in the ESU coulombs meter, need not to convert. You need to convert from one unit to another unit. If it is ESU centimeter, it is coulomb meter. You can convert both of them to in any of the common units. Understood? So 4.8 into 10 to the power of minus 8. And what will be the percentage ionic character units? They are unitless. It is only comparison. Percentage and fraction do not have any units. Is this understood? So note down this relation. Now we will be solving some questions related to this formula. Okay, note down. Okay, students, now this is the question related to dipole moment. Okay, here I will make you understand, then it will be easy to solve. A diatomic molecule has a dipole moment of 1.2 d. Okay, dipole moment is given and bond distance is 1 angstrom. What is the fraction of charge? what is the fraction of charge, electric charge exists on each atom. Okay. So formula also already informed to you, and procedure also already informed. Only thing you have to solve, right? And if you're not getting, or if you're getting, cross check with my explanation. Okay, listen students, here this fraction of electric charge, that means we write it as a delta. Delta is not 1, okay? So not 1, it is 2, not 2, like that. It is fraction, that means 1 upon something, okay? That you have to find out. Simple, mu is equal to Q into D. So people are leaving after finding out the Q. That is not the answer, okay? So Q divided by, suppose if it is ESU centimeter, okay? What are the units? Let me check it out. So ESU centimeter, if you calculate, then what you will do? 4.8 into 10 to the power of minus 10. You will divide, okay? So then you will get 25% is the answer. Otherwise, if you write 1 by 4 also, okay, 0.25, 25% or 1 by 4. Okay, so don't leave the Q value. Q is 1/4 of the, okay. What is the Q value? Value you should get it as a 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 10 to the power of 8. 10 to the power of minus 8. Okay. So, but when you convert it into the fraction, it will be 1 by 4.8. 1.2 by 1 by 4.8. That is 25% you will get. Okay. Okay, see here, I am explaining clearly. Mu is equal to Q into D. We wanted to find out Q. Q is equal to, it comes out to be mu upon D. Mu is equal to 1.2 ES, 1 d by is equal to 1 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ESU centimeter. Okay, I think I forgot to give you this formula. 1 d by 1 dB is equal to 10 to the power of minus 18 ESU centimeter. Note down this as a formula. This is the conversion. Okay. So 1.2 dB, that means 10 to the power of minus 18 ESU centimeter. Okay. So once it is in centimeter, angstrom also converted into centimeter. So on simplification, I will get 1.2 centimeter will get cancelled. You will get ESU. Okay. So now fraction. This is only a part of the ESU. Okay. 1 unit means 1.2 into 10 to the power of minus 10 divided by 4.8 into 10 to the power of minus 10. So then you will get 1 by 4, that is 25%. Okay. Note on this. Okay, see here, dipole moment of lithium hydride. Dipole moment of lithium hydride is 1.964 into 10 to the power of minus 29 cm. Here cm means not centimeter. Cm means coulomb meter. Okay. And the interionic distance between lithium and hydrogen molecule is, in this molecule is 596 angstrom. What is the percentage ionic character? Okay, now I am explaining here. Answer must be, your answer must be 100%. What should be your answer? Answer must be, 76.8%. If you are getting 76.8%, that means you are very correct. Okay. It is simply what you have to do. You have to calculate the dipole moment. Okay, what you have to calculate? You have to calculate the dipole moment. Q. Then Q divided by, if your Q is in the coulombs, divided by the 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19. Then you will get this value, 76.8%. Okay. So I hope all of you got this answer. If not, correct yourself according to this. Okay, just like previous method, what we have to do, dipole moment D is given. What is given? D is equal to 1.596 into 10 to the power of Here you can convert into meter because its units are meter. So minus 10 meter. Okay, small d distance. And dipole moment, capital D is given as 1.964 into 10 to the power of minus 29. So when you divide both of them, you will get Q value. That Q divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19, you will get a fraction. Okay. So on dividing this value, you will get 0.768. So for percentage, you can write it as a 76.8%. Is that explanation understood? First, by using the D is equal to Q into D, or Q is equal to D by small d, capital D by small d. Then you will get how much? 0.768. So for convert that point, you will get some value here. That value divided by 1.6, then you will get the fraction. So that fraction is 7.768, or percentage will be 76.8%. Okay, we understood the first application of the dipole moment. What is that? Percentage ionic character. Okay. Second application, to determine or determining geometry, where it is used in determining the geometry. Okay. So for example, earlier they used to find that CO2 and SO2 are isostructural. Okay. CO2 and SO2, they both appear to be same. So they thought that it is isostructural. Okay. But when they find mu net, it is equal to 0. But here it is not equal to 0. That means there is some polar. Then they could understand that it is not linear. This is linear. Okay. This is linear. This is bent. Because if it is a linear, then only mu net will be 0. Okay. So this is the linear molecule. So dipole moment 1 will be exactly opposite with the others, and it is 180 degree. It is just like a vector addition. Q1 into, let us take, this is mu1, this is mu2. Mu1 plus mu2, what is the formula for net dipole moment? Formula for net dipole moment. Suppose two vectors are there, like A here, this is B. Then net value, if it is in some angle theta, okay. Suppose two vectors are there like this, okay. So the net resultant value will be in this direction, okay. So what is the magnitude? How you will find out in the vectors? Okay, see, as I told you in the starting only, dipole moment is a vector quantity. Okay, so here this is one dipole moment. Suppose mu1. Okay, here it is mu2. The net direction will be in this direction. Okay, so the magnitude, if you want, like we will use in place of A, I will write it as a mu1. In place of B, I will write it as a mu2. Okay, so mu1 into mu2 cos theta, angle of separation. Is this understood? So in the CO2, this value is 0 because both dipole moment mu1 and mu2 both are same and direction is opposite. So mu net will be 0. Okay. Here mu net is not equal to 0 even though quantities are same. That means they are not exactly opposite in direction. There must be some other angle. Okay. Then they could find that it is bent shape. Then only the dipole moments are not getting cancelled. Okay. If the dipole moment get cancelled, then they will be thinking that it is linear. Not getting cancelled means it is non-linear or bent shape. Okay. So this is also dipole moment also used in predicting without experiments. Just calculate the dipole moment. If any tertiary molecule, that means molecule with 3 atoms contains no dipole moment, it must be linear. If it is not, then it will be bent. So dipole moment second application is determining the geometry. Okay, write down and note down this. Third application is in determining isomerism. What merism? isomerism. Okay. So let us take two molecules having same molecular formula. How many molecules? Two molecules have same molecular formula. Okay. Formula is C2H2Cl2. Okay. And C2H2Cl2. Even both name also same. Okay. This is 1,2-dichloro. Name is 1,2-dichloro ethene only. And here its name also 1,2-dichloroethene. Okay. Dichloroethene. But they are not identical. They don't have same boiling point, same melting point. Their melting and boiling points are different. Okay. So that means there is some problem with the structure. They both are isomers. Okay. So to determine which is what isomer, dipole moment can be utilized. What can be utilized? Dipole moment can be utilized. Okay. So see here, ethene. That means I should write it as a C double bond C. Here also C double bond C. But 1,2-dichloro. Here what I will do, this chlorine one this side, another this side. Already we have studied it is sp2 hybridized. Double bond is there, that means it is which hybridized? sp2 hybridized. Okay. So triangular planar. See, this is a triangular planar. This is a triangular planar. Okay. Now this will be written. It is also 1,2-dichloromethane only. Ethane only. Sorry. 1,2-dichloroethane. Is this understood? So these two isomers are called as. If you have studied earlier, then it is okay. Otherwise, not okay. Understood? This is called as a trans. What it is called as? Trans geometrical isomer. Okay, this is a part of the geometrical isomerism. This is called as a cis isomer. Okay, so which you will expect to be higher boiling point. Okay, so when both halogens are both similar group are on the same side of the double bond, when both similar groups are attached on the same side of the double bond, then they are called as a cis. If they are on the opposite side, then they are called as a trans. Is this understood to all of you? Okay. Note down this. So here you can find that both chlorine are on the same side. This will have higher melting or boiling point. Because of the more polarity, more will be the charge accumulation and more will be the attraction, more will be the melting and boiling point. Okay. So cis and trans are a part of the geometrical isomerism with the dipole moment. Here dipole moment of this will be more than this. Okay. So once you have same molecular formula, even same structural name also, then to find out which isomer, you will find out dipole moment mu of cis will always be greater than mu of trans. Okay, mu of trans. Actually speaking, mu of trans will be how much? 0, because just opposite direction. Okay, so this will get cancelled. Is it understood? Note down third application in determining the isomerism. What is written here? Mu of cis greater than mu of trans. These are the examples and their arrangement. Okay. Okay, next question. A and B are. What is this? A and B are two isomers of dichlorobenzene. If dipole moment of B is zero, then write possible structures of A and B. Okay, I am explaining because this chapter may not be covered in your earlier classes. If covered also, I cannot be assured. Okay, so here dichlorobenzene. That means on the benzene we should write the two chlorines. Okay, so once we are sure that dipole moment of B is 0, then what we should take? One chlorine at the starting, another chlorine at the opposite. Okay, so this name can be 1,4-dichlorobenzene. So B structure are what you can write 1,4-dichlorobenzene. Otherwise, ortho meta para. Okay, how you will remember Om Parameshwara? How you will remember Om Parameshwara? Okay, ortho meta para. People will confuse in the examination. Take the name of Lord Shiva, Om Parameshwara, ortho meta para. Okay. So para dichloro. So another name is common name is para dichloro what benzene. So this structure of the B, is it understood? 1,4-dichlorobenzene, para dichlorobenzene. Is this clear to all of you? Now, but we are not sure about the structure of A. There are two possible structures. Note down this. I will tell you the other two structures of A. So here, this is about the B. Now, A possibility, it should not be here. It can be here, it can be here. So, first answer will be, if I write chlorine here, then it is called as a 1,2-dichlorobenzene. And that is called as a ortho-dichlorobenzene. Is this understood? Now, if I write chlorine here, then it will be 1,3-dichlorobenzene, M-dichlorobenzene. Okay. So these are the two answers for possible structures of A. Number of possible structures of A are how many? 2. Number of possible structures of B are only 1. Is a clear application of benzene? Sorry, dipole moment. Now, as you are preparing for the advanced examination, I will give you some advanced level question, integer type. Okay, write down how many of the following have zero net dipole moment. Zero net dipole moment. Okay. Option A, number you should write integer type. This is the question of integer type. Okay, think in all 360 degree. This is a IIT question, advanced level question. So don't just answer. Okay, think in all aspects. Then only you will get correct answer. How many of the following have zero net dipole moment? It is not single concept question, multi concept question. So surprisingly, answer to this question is 1. Only one of these will have the zero dipole moment. Okay, what is that you know? Only A option will have the zero dipole moment. Okay, why it is not others, I will tell you. Here, this is the sp hybridized. As I told you clearly, it is a multi-concept advanced level question. Okay, so C triple bond N, it will be like this. Okay, and same way C triple bond N. Okay, then it is completely opposite. Is that clear? So that's why this is only dipole moment will be zero. Please make a special note of this. Okay. So this time actually this type of questions are expected from the IIT Delhi. Already IIT Delhi conducted this exam, is going to conduct this advanced examination. By the time you write exam, That time IIT Delhi may not get, but some other may also get this chance. Okay. So here this is the OH. See, there is no chance of cancelling. So we cannot say. And here I told you this is the very, very nice trap. But they forget that this oxygen is sp3 hybridized. This oxygen is what hybridized? sp3 hybridized. Okay. So because of that, they may not be perpendicular. It is not 10, it is 109 degree 28 minutes. Sorry, water it will 105 degree. It is 105 degree. So they will not get cancelled. Okay. And here also same problem. Here actually one side coordinate covalent bond, one side covalent bond. Okay, but still this is a very, very contradictory question, because sometimes some people explain this with the resonating structure. So you can consider this also, then it will be maximum of 2. Okay, because somebody explained this through the coordinate covalent bond. Somebody explained through the resonance structure. Resonance we will study. Okay. So once I explain through the resonance, these two bonds are identical. That time it will get cancelled. Okay. So if I count this also, then it is also genuine objection. So this is D. A and D will have, then it said it will be 2. And here both are opposite, but both are not equally electronegative. That's why it will not get cancelled. Is it clear to all of you? So only A and D. D is a doubtful, and but A is always dipole moment is 0. Is it clear to all of you?